I have been coming for at least 23 years to Access to Justice conferences, and I'm very happy to be here again. I do want to congratulate all of the award winners. All are very deserving. I do want to clarify before you all burst into song when Justice Mattson comes up that today is her daughter Hillary Mattson's birthday. Justice Mattson's birthday is in March, and we duly recognized it, but Hillary was very helpful in setting up the Facebook page, and so I want to save her the embarrassment of telling you that it's not her birthday, and when you get the opportunity, you should burst out into song upon seeing Hillary. You're very welcome. We live in challenging times, but we are resilient and strong. And in times of crisis, we don't need to be afraid. We need to have courage, stay calm, and be clear. We need to know that we can and do make a difference, individually and systemically. Many of you know that I often tell the starfish story about the person on the bluff who looks down at the lone figure on the beach who's taking steps and throwing something into the water. And when that person gets down onto the beach, you can see that it's covered with hundreds of starfish. And upon encountering the person on the beach, asks what they're doing. And the person responds, "I'm throwing the starfish into the sea. If I don't, they will die." And the person then says, "Well, why are you doing that? You can't possibly make any difference. There are hundreds of starfish." And as he leans over and throws the starfish into the sea, he says, "Well, I made a difference to that one." I was going to tell you the story that Ada Shanjafi told you this morning about the babies in the river and the fishermen seeing them coming down in the baskets and throwing them out. And one of them leaves, and they're like, "Where are you going? The babies are coming down the river." And the person says, "I'm going up the river to see why the babies are where they're getting into the river and how to stop it." So individually, people are in the river throwing out the babies, and others are going up the river to figure out how to stop the flow. And sometimes the issues and needs and tasks can seem overwhelming. It's easy to get discouraged and depressed, but I ask you not to be negative. I encourage you to stay positive. I want you to believe in miracles. I do. And because I did when I had a health crisis, others did. And then thousands did, wearing bracelets that said, "Believe in miracles." And I got one health-wise, and together we can get one justice-wise. Thinking about our effort and our miracle reminds me of the volunteer video, the lone dancer at the gorge who hears the music and is completely taken over and is dancing wildly. And others are watching this person and just watching. And then a second person gets up and joins and begins dancing wildly. And with that second person, then third and fourth and fifth, and soon the whole gathering is together, dancing wildly. So one person believed, and then a second person believed, and then the group believed. 2 days ago, we had Justice C.Z. Smith's memorial at the Temple of Justice, and his daughter, Felicia Gittleman, shared 5 of his many rules with us. And one of his rules to his children was, every day, do something to help someone. And as she was sharing this, it caused me to have a flashback to my mom driving down 2nd Avenue in Spokane on a snowy, wintry day shortly after Christmas, and seeing a woman with a metal cart and presumably all of her possessions walking down the street without any gloves. My mother pulled over and said to one of my sisters to remove her beautiful new white gloves that she had just received. My sister looked at Mom quizzically, and Mom said, "I can get you new gloves. I will never see this woman again." That is true for us too. This is our time to do what we can with what we have. We need to do it where we are and with whom we are. We are the stewards of justice. We can ensure justice. We can do it. I believe. Believe with me. Yeah.